So just how difficult is Eagach? Well, it's not all like this, that's for sure. In fact, traversing east to west from a lay-by on the A82, the first stage is a simple but steep hike up to the summit of Aonach. This is a Munro top and it offers some pretty exceptional views. Your first taste of scrambling is on the descent though, with a 20 metre or so down climb, not overly complicated though in my view, that takes you out onto the path towards Eagach. It's a short hike and this is your first Munro of the day if you do the route that I did. I took a little bit of time to stop up here, fly the drone out and get a little look at the ridge to come. And you can see from this drone shot that for much of it, there is a path that is actually walkable. So you're not always scrambling the whole way. That said, you really should prepare yourself for plenty of scrambling both up and down and lots of exposure. Now this shot here was taken on a GoPro Max, which makes things look narrower, but even without the fancy camera lenses, you should still prepare yourself for plenty of exposure. Not consistent, but there are lots of parts of this that have sheer drops either side and very narrow walking or scrambling areas. I found this a fairly manageable route on the whole though, but I should add that I picked a good weather day, the rock was dry, conditions were clear. This would be a much more complex undertaking than the British Mountaineering Council's grading of a grade 2 scramble in winter or in bad conditions, I would say. After the ridge, it's a straightforward hike onto the Munro top of Stobcoilith, and this Munro, your second of the day, of Sgúr nam Fianed, and I can only apologise for my pronunciation. From here I followed the path towards Pap of Glencoe before descending into Glencoe village itself. I'd spent some time working up to this route by doing things like Eagach first and a few other ridges around the UK, so I found it quite manageable, but you've got to take a view for yourself. Do your research and don't just do it because some weirdo on the internet did. Cracking day though.